This is a disclaimer. Before we get into the show, the things talked about in this podcast is props, meaning everything is alleged. Allegedly. Kicking shit, bitch.
Welcome to Kicking Shit with Rich, y'all. Welcome. Of course, I'm the man for the name of the show title speaking. Shout out to the day one listeners and viewers. Shout out to all my people who got off their ass and made something shake. You should already know. Y'all get the motherfucking cheers. Should already know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck them other podcasts and fuck you lazy bums. Yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all get the bulls. Yeah. And, today's episode is actually sponsored by W. They sent me some things to try out. Diddy. It's an energy drink company. They sent me water bottle, whatever kind of bottle this is, whatever. But they also sent me a bunch of flavors to try out. So yeah, y'all could go fuck with them and purchase some shit. Use promo code kicking shit. Yeah, I mean at the checkout for a big discount. Thank me later. Yeah, I mean thank me later. And also this is the show where culture, urban music, social media, it all intersects with lifestyle. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, today's episode, I just want to come on here and vent real quick. I want to vent. I mean, is it okay if I talk to y'all? I hope it is, man. But I just want to talk to y'all. So like, you ever come across someone who tries to like replicate something you introduced them to, or yeah, I mean, you gave them a chance to be a part of it, but somehow they let you down. And if you haven't, I mean, good. But that was me recently, and a former friend of the show's, most definitely a former friend of the show. He tried to like imitate what's being done over here, and if you look at the past episodes from this season, you'll wonder why he just stopped appearing on the show. So well, that ain't why he stopped appearing on the show. He stopped appearing on the show because his work ethic sucked. Yeah, I mean, so boost to that. I ain't gonna never get nowhere being lazy in life, yo. You ain't gonna never get nowhere. But yeah, I literally like do everything on this show, like record, edit, find sponsors, pay for promo. Like I literally do everything except speak for whoever the fuck it is joining me on this bitch. So like, you wouldn't think like that's an easy task. Like all you gotta do is just come on here, just speak your mind. I let you know the topics beforehand, and so you can do your homework and have your research done and your opinions ready and stuff like that. But yeah, man, yeah, let me down. But anyway, like, man, it sucks when others don't see the vision you have. Like that really sucks. But once things really start to once things start to become in motion, get the motion and shit like that, and then it's like all of a sudden now they start to see the vision. But by the time they actually see it and want to be down with it, it's gonna be too late because I gave you a chance. You wasn't fucking with it, or like you wasn't supporting it like I thought you would. But either way, by the time you see it, by the time you see the vision, it's gonna be too late, like flat out. And people only see like dollar signs going into their pocket, but they don't think about the money that's being put out in order to produce the content, or the money that's being invested into the show. So I'm pretty much doing all the dirty work now. So once this show really get to have emotion, I don't have to grind as hard. Like I'm going to continue to keep building this community. Excuse me. Running a business. Like I'm trying to like run a business to generate constant revenue. Like that's what I'm going through right now in the learning process. So we ain't just running a business just to say we have one. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, y'all wouldn't still be working y'all regular 9 to 5 if y'all business was so successful. But whatever. So yeah, we gonna be successful over here though. Like real shit. I'm gonna be spending money and making it back, at the same time, able to create my own work schedule. I'm gonna be able to pay myself and whoever else trying to be on the team, who else trying to come up with me. Most definitely gonna be able to pay y'all and myself. But right now I gave others a chance to try to come up with me. They failed. So I guess they just ain't want it as bad. But and I was thinking like, man, like back to this episode shit, like why I'm venting for real, why I'm talking. This the Rich Diaries, matter of fact. Rich Diaries. We gonna label that shit Rich Diaries. But I'm calling it this because I had to send a cease and desist letter to the former friend of the shows. Yeah, I mean, this person, like for real, tried to copy and paste this show, yo. But before I get into more of that, yo, let's bring up this motherfucker sponsor, man. Inspired by these fuck niggas, man. Inspired by this whole situation, though, man. Let's go.
This ad is sponsored by Kickin' Shit with Rich. New collection alert, motherfuckers, and it's for a limited time only. If you ain't with us, then you against us. We have exclusive Fuck Them Other Pods t-shirts inspired by some fuck boys. We screaming Fuck Them Pods in 7 bold colors. Follow us on Instagram at Kickin' Shit with Rich to shop at the merch store. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to become a part of our growing community. And remember, fuck them other pods, cause I'm down for my pod. What? The only way is up. Fuck the phonies. Kick your shit, bitch.
Yeah, yo.
Kick your shit,
I'm back in this bitch. And like I was saying before, yo. Former friend of the show tried to copy and paste what's being done over here and shit. They say imitation is a form of flattery, but we ain't going for that. One of the very first lessons I learned with this podcast and shit, they told me, they say, treat your podcast like it's one of your kids. And I don't play by my kids. So first come, first serve, no diddy. We gotta nip this shit in the bud. So that's what I sent the cease and desist letter. That's what I'm setting out to do. But yeah, man, it's like straight hollered at my lawyer and shit. Got a lawyer for the show, and he straight seen the shit. And he was like, yeah. He said what the fuck he said? He said the DNA test determined you are the father of this bullshit startup podcast. I said, yeah, I figured that. But I guess because he used to have ties to this show, I was thinking like, did I go too hard on him or whatever? Then I sit back and reflect on the way he was replying to the my DM when I hit him up, after the crime was committed. And then I felt like he was being slick with the replies, using certain emojis. And plus he was like ignoring my messages prior. And the messages was about miscellaneous shit, nothing serious. And I was thinking like, am I going too hard? Am I being too hard? But fuck that though. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Yeah, I mean, you don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's like fuck that, yo. It was ignoring the message, whatever, and then it's crazy. Like the messages prior, like how it's a certain person with no motion and no category in life. So it's like, I know you see my messages. It's like no reason you shouldn't be able to respond. Ain't no bad bitches in your motherfucking DMs anyway. You know what I mean? But he's saying this one about the cease and desist though. He's saying that message. Yeah. Like I got the logos and the mic. I got the headphones and the mic and my logo and shit. They got the headphones and all that stuff and then logo, whatever. Yeah, I mean, what it say? It say culture, urban music. In the bio of this show, they say culture, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, but let me give you some real talk. Yeah, I mean, give me my flowers for introducing you to podcasting. Yeah, I mean, give me my motherfucking flowers for that. Yeah, I mean, what else? Yeah, I mean, if I influenced you, then acknowledge a nigga. You know what I mean? Give me my motherfucking cheers for that. And just because your work ethic suck over here, it don't mean, I mean, just because your work ethic suck and you got sliced from this situation that's being built over here, you know what I mean? Because we only trending upwards over here. But that don't mean go to try to create a child that I'm not gonna claim, yo. Real shit. Like, first of all, your cast look dingy and they unattractive. The quality and the audio, your show suck dick like a bitch. A nigga got no business getting the head from. The cotton mouth ain't she using her fucking teeth. Like, man, about 6 to 8 months I fuck around and employ you and your whole cast and shit, man. Fuck around and employ all y'all, have y'all working for me. Put y'all on the payroll. Me, I can't be 40 still trying to figure it out what I'm gonna do in life. Don't know if a nigga wanna be a rapper, motherfucking what, a beat maker, what, a graphic designer, whatever. Like, man, trust me. Trust me. If you was making all the best decisions in life, I mean, you'll be living way easier and more lavish than what you are right now. So yeah, I mean, go look back and reflect and think about the decisions and choices that you making, and ask yourself why you ain't living a better life, or yeah, I mean, putting yourself in a position to, because all the other little ventures seemed like to fail. You know, went sour, spoiled milk. And man, oh man, I felt like I got a lot off my chest on this episode, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Shop at the merch store. Follow me on Instagram at Kicking Shit with Rich. Yeah, I mean, we the same name on everything. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with me. Yeah, I mean, don't fuck with them, yo. Don't fuck with them. I'm gone, man. I'm out this bitch.
Kicking shit, bitch.
Smoking on that weak ass podcast right now. I'm about to spark up.